Hi guys, as you can see behind me, that is Sir Adam Vic Generation Station number 1 in Niagara, Ontario. And I will show you the man behind of this technology and the man behind the birth of this technology. This is the hydroelectric power plant. And as you can see behind me there, that is the water reservoir that supplying water to the generating power station in order to run the turbine. As you can see behind me on the opposite side of the river, that is Niagara Generating Power Station on the United States of America. So there are two power stations here guys in Niagara River. In the United States in the opposite side, and the one where I'm standing is in Ontario, Canada. As you can see behind me, that is a Lewiston Bridge, the connecting between Canada and the United States of America. So guys, join with me. I'm not gonna explain in detail about this generating power station because I'm gonna explain to you and I'm gonna show you the person behind of this technology. This is a hydropower plant here in generating power station in Ontario that is supplying 24% of all energy in Ontario. Hello guys, as you can see behind me, the statue, his name is Nikola Tesla. He's the one behind of the hydroelectric power plant, and he is a mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, and a futurist, and he is also the one who invented the AC transformer. So guys, as you can see, the foot of Nikola Tesla is tipping over this big object. This is the alternating current motor. So this motor is transforming from direct current into alternating current, because direct current is very low voltage and alternating is high voltage. So this motor is able to transform from low voltage into high voltage. So it's different from the direct current. The direct current, it can only travel in a short distance compared to alternating current that can travel up to 1,000 kilometers by using a transformer, by using alternating current. So this is the one that produces, this is the one that revolutionized the industry. So that's the reason why a lot of manufacturing company, a lot of factory in North America was able to run because of his system in alternating current. It's a big breakthrough for Nikola Tesla. It's a big success. So guys, we're gonna go in the old generating power station in Niagara Falls, so we can see he converted that power station into tourist spot for tourism, right? And they make the tunnel on that one so that the people, the tourists, can go through the tunnel and see more closer to the Niagara Falls. So let's go and we're gonna look at this place. Okay, this is the man who is behind the revolutionary of electricity. His name is Nikola Tesla, born in Smiljan, Croatia. That was Serbia before. Nikola Tesla was a mechanical and electrical engineer and a futurist. He was also educated in Austria University and Prague University in Czechoslovakia. So guys, so this man is he was born with his parents is oppressed, and his mother is more high IQ, but take care of them in the family at home. So this is the man who introduces the electric current. We call it the alternating current, or AC, compared to different from Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison is only introducing the direct current, which is cannot travel in a far distance. So his invention is the beginning of the revolutionization of the industry, because from the power plant it can travel far distance, 1,000 kilometers, due to his transformer and alternating current principles, right? So Nikola Tesla was born in July 10, 1856, and he immigrated in United States of America in around 1884. So he created a system of alternating current, and he sold his patent to George Westinghouse, the industrialist. Both of them, George Westinghouse and Nikola Tesla, is working together to create the first power plant in the world, or in North America, which can produce a production, which can transport electricity in a far distance by using his alternating current principle and transformer. So guys, we still have the relic of that first power plant in North America. So we're gonna come and visit in the area and see what is inside in the old power plant. Because of him, Nikola Tesla was a very big contribution in the world about his idea of alternating current, which is we are able, now what we can see, what we are able to see is we are able to produce steels, we are able to produce cars, everything, anything you have, what you can see in your house, those are because of Nikola Tesla was able to introduce his system, the alternating current. So guys, we're gonna go and look at the first power plant in North America that he introduces with his counterpart, industrialist George Westinghouse. Come with me and join with me. Hello guys, as you can see behind me, this is the armature, the alternating current motor that introduces by Tesla and his counterpart George Westinghouse, the industrialist. So from direct current, converting into alternating current so that it can travel, the electricity can travel into far distance, so they can create more production and all the electricity can be distributed to different household, different manufacturing company. So guys, we're gonna come inside and look inside the plant. So guys, this is the alternating motor that converting from direct current to alternating current. This is a huge technological breakthrough of mankind. This is where the birthplace of the revolution of the industry, where from here, through the system of Nikola Tesla, the adaptation of alternating current introduces in November 15, 1896. And then it was adopted here in North America, and this is where they start creating production of the electricity from this power plant and transported into the Buffalo. So from this one, from that day on November 15, 1896, the world was able to see the revolutionize of the industry. Because of this, we make a power plant and deliver into a far distance, so that and distribute to the household, different house and different factories like steel mills, cars factory, so that we can create production of electricity through this amazing technological advancement of discovery of Nikola Tesla. So come with me guys, and we're gonna look at inside the power plant. So guys, come with me. We're gonna come inside and look at what is inside the power plant, the hydroelectric power plant. Guys, as you can see behind me, this is the old hydroelectric power plant that the system introduces by Nikola Tesla. So this is more than 100 years old hydroelectric power plant. This is the first hydroelectric power plant in North America that make a production. So from this plant, they're able to transmit electricity in a far distance. From this plant, they transmit electricity to Buffalo. So this is the first power plant in North America where Tesla's principle of alternating current was creating success, technological breakthrough to the mankind. From here, we are able to adopt his principles about alternating current all over the world. So come with me guys, and we're gonna look at inside. And also guys, this generating power plant station in Niagara, they revive it because it has a significant hour of human technology, and then they transform this power plant into tourism. So they have the tunnel downstairs that directed towards the Niagara Falls. It's very close to the Niagara Falls. So that makes creating tourist attraction in this power plant. It's not just the old equipments in the power plant, but also the beauty of the scenery from the Niagara Falls. That you are there outside from the tunnel downstairs of this building, very close to the Niagara Falls. That makes it different and make you more feel like feel more energy in the Niagara Falls water droplets. So come with me and we're gonna look at inside. So we are here in the entrance, so we have time to buy the ticket. So there's still ticket available. So as you can see here, this is a big power plant here. So guys, as you can see behind me, this is it. So this is the first power plant in North America. So as you can see this picture guys, so this is the tunnel down underground. So the exit of this tunnel is in front of the Niagara waterfalls, which is very beautiful scenery. So these are all the alternator bus bars that convert from direct current into alternating current. So you can see this one guys. This is the original power plant. You see this? So we're gonna see the model, how it's worked. So So as you can see this guys, this is the model. This is how the real power plant is working. And you see the shaft there. So that is connected to the turbine down. And the top one is the generator. So from the top one, that produces electricity. But it is direct current and then transformed into alternating current. As you can see this one, this area here, this is the turbine. So the water, the turbine is here, and the water from the top, from the reservoir, is hitting the turbine. So the turbine rotates, and the remaining water will go down on the bottom. What we call is the tailwater channel. You see, as you can see, this is the turbine, right? So once the water hit the turbine, it rotates the turbine, including the shaft. The shaft is coupled on the turbine. So from here, the shaft is very tall, and it goes to the blue one, the generator. Which is from that generator transforming from direct current, transform into the alternating current, which is Nikola Tesla introduced the system of the application of alternating current. Here is it, guys. So this is the model of this hydroelectric power plant. So as you can see, this is the turbine here. This system here is the turbine. From the turbine, the shaft is coupled and connected to the generator. So once the shaft is rotating, the generator produces electricity. But first, that is direct current. From direct current, that is where Nikola Tesla technological advancement transforming to alternating current, so that the power, the energy can be supplied to the far distance household or the far distance factories, right? So guys, as you can see, this one, this is the model. So it simulating how the power plant working. So this is the turbine from the reservoir. From the top, the water goes to this pipe and hit into the turbine, and the turbine is coupled with the shaft, and the shaft is coupled with the generator, and from the generator transforming into alternating current. So when the turbine rotates, because it was hit with the water, so it will also rotate the shaft, and the remaining water, what we call this, goes into the tailwater pipeline, which is used. So that's where we transform this power generation into tourist attraction, because this tailwater, the exit of this one is very close to the Niagara Parks, which is a very beautiful scenery where you can see very powerful Niagara waterfalls. So come with me, guys, and we're gonna look at down the tunnel. So guys, these are the original picture of the mechanical component of this power plant. So as you can see, this model is comprised with multi-levels. So these are different levels from the top one down to the bottom. So as you can see this, guys, this is how they build the plant without electricity at the top. And this is the construction. This is how they constructed the power plant before. So there are many challenges in this construction. So during the construction of the tunnel, they use also the dynamite to blow the tunnel, to create the tunnel underground. So these are the design material of the plant, and also the blueprint of the construction. Before we go down the stairs, so we're gonna look at the museum. These are the museum here of the plant. So I think it's better to look at first the museum before we go down the tunnel, so that we have a better clear understanding about the power plant. So guys, after the tour, there are lots of souvenirs here. You can come here, come back and buy the souvenirs. It's very beautiful. Look at the souvenirs. They have the t-shirts, they have the mugs, but I like the mugs. It's my favorite. The museum. This is how it looks like, the whole museum. So guys, you see, as you can see, these mechanical components. These are governors. These are the governors where it controls the whole system of the hydropower plant. I remember when I was my planter in Hydro Cristina Falls in the Philippines, of Iligan City. The governors, they show me the governors of the hydropower plant, because we have the hydropower plant in the Philippines too, in Maria Cristina Falls. So this is the governors that controls the system of the hydropower plant. It regulates the oil lubrication system. It controls everything, the flow of the lubrication of the mechanical components. So without this, it's very hard to run the plant, right? Because the plant doesn't use any gasoline or whatever, or like uranium, whatever. It's only pure water. So everything that functions mechanically is lubricated with oil. So in order to lubricate the whole system of the mechanical component of the hydropower plant, you need to have a governor to control all of it. So guys, as you can see down, that is the water source. So this water is connected to the Niagara River, which is above the Niagara Falls, and then from here the water goes straight down to the turbine underground, which is probably around 100 meters deep. So guys, as you can see, these are the waters. So some portion of the waters from the Niagara River above the Niagara Falls is diverted into here. So from here, it goes inside. Here's the other governor that controls the power plant. As you can see, this one, guys, this is the pipe. Every single turbine, this is the pipe of the water that connected to the turbine. So that you can imagine how big is the pipe, right? So this is also the size of the water that hit into the turbine, and you can see this one here is very strong. This is a very strong steels, and it is a riveted connection. This is a type of connection. It's riveted. So you can see how big is the rivets, right? Yes, of them, because the water pressure is so strong, it's so powerful. So you need to be huge rivet connection, and there are lots of them, multiple rivets connection. So this one is the bolt, right, to couple them. So each of this pipe, each of this cylinder, right, So they have to couple together so that they can reach into a certain height of between the reservoir to the turbine. As you can see the picture, you can even see here how they build the power plant, how they build the tunnel. They use the dynamite to blow the tunnel, and they don't even have a car. They use the horses. Can you imagine that in around 1896? And in order to join the steels, you can see the design of their electric arc welding is totally different in the modern technology, but they're still able to build it. As you can see, this line up here on the top, these are bus bars, so they can make a switch connection to the transmission line. So these are switchboards. See, during 18th century, when they were doing the excavation, they didn't even have the heavy equipment. They use horses and blow the soil using dynamite. As you can see this picture, this is the original design of the power plant. So this was the telephone, guys, when they were constructing the power plant. Can you imagine? Comparing today, you can imagine how the technology evolved. So you can see this picture, guys, how the people worked during that time. So guys, as you can see this picture, this is the generating alternating current motor that transform from DC to alternating current, so that we can deliver the energy, or we can deliver the electricity into a short distance. So that's Tesla technological advancement. So this is a huge power generating equipment. You see, as we can look inside, you see a lot of lighting there. As you can see inside, there's a copper core. So he is the man on top of it. As you can see, Tesla on the patent. You can see this is the original electric motor, the alternating current motor. So now we are just underground.
Definitely over 1,000.
So guys, this is the tunnel where after the water hits into the turbine, the amount of water, it goes here and then exiting to the Niagara River under the waterfall. As you can see how huge is the tunnel, right? So like the amount of water is the same as the size of this tunnel that goes through here. Can you imagine how powerful is the power plant that produces electricity? So guys, this is the main thing of the power generating station as a tourist attraction. So from here they converted this tunnel into a tourist attraction that goes to Niagara Falls under or more closer to Niagara Falls. So guys, these are the composition of the land in this tunnel. This is the design and construction. The planning before the construction. So guys, you can see, as you can see behind me, you can see the tunnel is very long. So this is how the water flow from that generating power station. So and discharges into the Niagara rivers under the Niagara Falls. So guys, this is the tailwater channel. So when after the water from the reservoir hit into the turbine, from the turbine all the waters it goes into this channel and discharges into the Niagara Falls, and it's very long. As you can see behind me, it is very long. This is how they construct the channel. As you can see, this schematic diagram of the 11 generating station. Each of them has the water graph. So all of them together, 11 generating station water graph from the turbine. It goes all together in this channel. So can you imagine how big is the water when they flow in this? The same size of this channel is the flow of the water. So as you can see here guys, this is the modern hydropower plant that existing today. As you can see earlier in my visit in the other power plant, this is the one. This is the hydropower plant. This is the principle of the turbine. So the water will hit the turbine and the turbine will rotate. As you can see, the top one is the generator, right? So as you can see here guys, this is the outlet of this channel. So when the water flow in this channel from those 11 generating stations, so they come all together in this channel and flow to the Niagara Falls. So this is the significance of this all generating station. So they converted it into the tourist attraction, and to see the beauty of the Niagara Falls. It is more closer in here guys. It's totally different view when you look at from this side of this tunnel. This is the significance of this generating station. So converting into tourist attraction. So it came out that the outlet of the channel or the tailwater gate becomes the tourist attraction, and it becomes spectacular to see the Niagara Falls. This is the #1 tourist attraction now in Niagara Falls. They just opened it around May 2022 after the pandemic's calmed down. So the government start to open this channel into the public. So as you can see here guys, so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. It's so nice and beautiful. you can see, as you can see, the power of the water. It is so powerful. You can even feel the energy. You can even feel the power of the water that comes together. So as you can see, this power of the water, guys, the sources of the power of this water came from three great lakes in the United States and Ontario. From Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, and Lake Erie. And this water from here, it goes towards down the Lake Ontario, because Lake Ontario is the lowest level of this three great lake. United States side of the waterfalls. You can see the people on the top there. So as you can see behind me, guys, I'm very more closer to the majestic Niagara Falls. So I even like her to come every morning to just feel the energy before I drink coffee. You know, it's so nice. Feel it. So beautiful, and you can just come here and feel the vibration of the waterfalls, and then after relax and drink coffee upstairs. There are lots of coffee shop upstairs. I mean, on the high level of the ground.